Girl, we just finished another episode. I am so tired.
Another episode, another dollar bill.
I can't talk. What's up? I'm Miss Terry Manmade.
I'm Tamara Manmade.
I'm Gia Manmade.
And you should watch Livin Manmade because it's bold, it's brave, it's free.
Follow us as we cross bridges and move mountains.
You should follow the show because I'm on there and look at me.
Who?
So we're here and we're here to answer your questions. Question number 1.
Michelle Jackson from Orlando, Florida wants to know, how does it feel to go through the post-tragedy so far away from home?
For me, it was very, very hard because my brother, Hakeon Carter, he was actually one of the victims. He did make it. He lived, but I had to make sure he was okay. So I had to go down there. So a lot of filming had to get pushed back because I wasn't in New York. It traumatized me. Like that was the club that we went to. That was the club that we partied at. That was the club that we hung at. And that was a safe haven. And for us, for my brother, and just for anybody to get shot down in a place that you're supposed to feel safe to be yourself, that's like somebody coming into my home and shooting my sister. It shook me. So I was very touched.
Post was definitely a tragedy that hit close to home, and it was hard to get through it. We watched the TV for hours that day, just crying and just waiting for names and reading names and seeing people we knew, Michi and Piggy and all those girls that we haven't seen in years, but it was like we just was holding them yesterday. It was hard for us.
Felicia from the Bronx wants to know, what's the difference with the comfortability level for being trans compared to New York from Florida?
Whatever it is that I'm being, I feel it's more accepted here in New York. I don't feel as judged by New Yorkers as I do down south at home. Like, if you wear bubblegum pink lipstick, you're just a fool, with bubblegum pink lipstick and nobody cares. But back home, it's like, they would tell, I seen somebody in bubblegum pink lipstick. It was just different.
In New York, they're more cautious about gender roles and how you identify and how they, address you, here in New York. And most like in Florida, they won't ask you if you're transgendered, you're either male or female when you put on paperwork.
Although you may be a little more comfortable to walk down the streets of New York and be a proud transgender woman than maybe the streets of Miami, it's not safer. That's very important that we say that. It's no safer. Your life's still in danger, whether it's Miami, Florida, or Brooklyn, New York. Yeah. Your life is still in danger, and they still aren't valuing transgender, especially black transgender lives. So it's no safer, but you just might be a little bit more comfortable.
Hi, David Roman from Houston, Texas. How do we Manmade react to the negative feedback on different social media outlets?
I encourage the girls to ignore it and to accept it for what it is and move on. Opinions, just like Tam says, opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one and everybody else think everybody else is stink. So we don't really get into, if you think sound like a man, you look like a man. Child, that's just so petty and small. This is about business and dollars and community and change and making a change, in people's lives. And nobody gives a fuck what people think about how you look or how you sound or their opinions on your life, because, honey, we can all share opinions, and I promise you'll be madder than me.
In the beginning, they can be hurtful, laugh at it, or you just move on. Now what I do is, if I notice that it's a critique that could actually help the show or benefit me, I'll, try to work on it. But then you have people out there who are going to be mean and haters, right? And all you can do is flick your hair and shine your diamonds at them, sugar.
Okay.
I'm going to be straight up with you. I can't deal. I don't read them. The one time I read it, I got into it. They have a problem with my voice. Oh, you don't sound feminine enough. Or you too tall. Or you wear too much makeup. I ain't got time for that. I don't do this for you. I do not do this for you. I don't do this for Robert. I don't do it for Mike. I do it for me, and I like what I see in the mirror. Evidently, you like it too because you're reading it. Livin Manmade.
Who?
Remember, like, subscribe, share.
And please watch episode 2, 3, 4, all coming soon. Livin Manmade.
She working that body. She work, working that body. She working that body. She work, working that body.